guys, we have a very special friend visiting us today. It's gonna be a super awesome day because we are gonna make a awesome contents for you guys. He wants us to make it really special, so he's coming over from there. It's kind of a remix video. He's recording, we are recording, so we're just gonna go along with it. I hope you guys enjoy this movie. Guys, let's do this. Guys, Sam visits us every year, ever since he come to Japan, I guess, like many years ago. And I have seen him grow and become very big and famous YouTuber right now in Japan. It's our pleasure. Today he is with us at the shop, so I thought, hey, let's make a remix video, right? He's about to come over from there. He's recording a special content for his channel, and in this video we are just gonna go along with him and record something for our channel as well, so that you guys get to enjoy that too. So, all right, let's do this, guys. He's ready. Check this out.
There's actually a lot of rice fields in Japan just kind of spread out everywhere. This one has this really nice creek next to it. Hang on, what's that noise? I think it's coming from the other side of this tree. What? Oh my God, is that a GTR? All jokes aside, guys, we are back in Nagoya with my good friend, Dustin.
What up, Sam?
From JDM Global.
Welcome back, man.
And I see you've brought the Skittles out today. This looks amazing.
Just a few of them, yeah?
Dude, you got a couple mil sitting on this lot, man.
We have a lot more over there in the front shop at Garage Defend. So you gotta come check it out pretty soon, Sam.
We definitely need to. So for those of you that don't know Dustin, he runs, I guess, the exporting side of Garage Defend here in Nagoya.
JDM Global. I am
Global.
the director of Garage Defend, owner of JDM Global. We take care of all the international sales based from our backside office. If you're a local Japanese, you have to go to the front side office. But anyways, if you want something from Garage Defend, a car or whatever,
he's the guy.
I'm the guy.
He's the
get
guy.
in touch with, and definitely will hook you up to something special.
Midnight Purple 334 GTR. These, the carbon Z-Tune kits, aren't even made anymore. So the fact to see one of these in the flesh on a car is very special. I mean, do you need me to explain? Lightning yellow, is that the
yellow,
word?
Right. This is the
So
rarest
rare.
color GTR 34, Sam.
And then probably the second rarest one is the red.
So,
I mean, what's Midnight Purple? Is that rarer than both of these though?
of course, look.
It is, of
Midnight
course.
Purple 3 is in V-Spec edition, about 126 units or so made. Midnight Purple 2s is actually about 298 of them or so made in both standard and V-Spec model. But this one and that one is way lot more rarer than Midnight Purple color that everybody hypes about. We have a special guest today as well, by the way, Sam.
Oh, really?
And Mr. JDM Masters himself from Australia is visiting us today as well. So he understands numbers even better than I do.
Really? All right, well, we'll ask him some questions in a little bit. Abdul, how you doing, buddy? Last time I saw you and me went for a nice drive that was not filmed in a very special car.
That's right. It's in Dubai at the moment.
It's in Dubai, so we know.
You can join us there, and we'll take you for another flight.
We need to go for a trip to Dubai and see what those guys got there. Actually, some of these cars are going to Dubai, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta give a credit to Abdul. This guy has become pretty big over time.
Yeah?
Since for the first time he visited our shop about 6 years ago, right, Abdul?
That's right.
It was a very nervous purchase of a first newer.
You know how the Australian people are, Sam?
Yeah.
He was one of the fussiest clients we ever had. And then, you know, once he buys that car, once we start developing this relationship, you know, snowball effect, right?
I love it. I love it. GTR is bringing the world together.
Sam, what we have here, the lineup today, we've got yellow, so that's the #1 color.
Lightning yellow, right?
Lightning yellow,
Oof.
and followed by red.
Yep.
What's missing is the silica brass, which is in the front shop of Garage Defend.
Wait, silica brass? You don't just call it silica's breath? Silica breath?
Silica brass is what we call it.
Brass.
In the Australian way.
Okay.
And #4 is the Midnight Purple 3, which is the 4th rarest color. As we know, this is a special car right here. It's the Nissan CRS build, which comes with the carbon fiber front, which is, if you go to Amori today, you're going to see the sign saying suspended. So nothing is coming out from Amori when it comes to this kind of stuff. Very hard parts to get. We got the beautiful matte grey LM GT4s on that car, plus 15. This guy's fantastic, looks fantastic, drives fantastic. But when it comes to Midnight Purple 3, it's the most wanted color at the moment, especially by,
for sure.
by the Americans. They absolutely love this color.
It looks incredible.
Very hard, you can't get them, you don't see them up for sale, and it's amazing. You know, I owned one of these colors before, and it's definitely the top favorable color.
Abdul is a big fan of Midnight Purple colors. We were at Nismo last week, And by the way, we are getting so many Nismo CRSs done.
Yeah,
right
so
now
if you guys, hang on, let's just cut right there. If you guys don't know what a Nismo CRS is, it's pretty much the 2024 version of the Nismo Z-Tune, but they can't call it the Z-Tune anymore because the Z-Tunes are done. The CRSs are, however, arguably better, but anyways, they're new, they're fresh, there's some new technology in there, you know?
Exactly, new engine, new technology, everything is brand new. CRS is such a special car. Of course, so many people are so much attached emotionally for Z-Tune, but guys, those cars are made like 20 years ago.
Now CRS, what does that stand for?
So it's Clubman Racing Spec, basically. And Nismo can manufacture 3 CRSs, and believe it or not, every year we receive one of those CRSs, if not 2.
What's the total number they're going to produce? Do they have a limit?
Actually, we don't know exactly how many total numbers that they are going to produce, but any day, just like they did for the Z-Tunes, they can say, okay, done now. We are not doing this project anymore. Then you have extremely limited numbers of those cars available. By the way, we are making those CRSs special for super special friends from Australia, Dubai, and United Kingdom and the United States as well. And by the way, we have already a number of them confirmed by Nismo. So Mori factory getting built right now, baby.
So today's video title is actually changing to me shopping for my new GTR.
Talking about CRS, Sam, those cars won't seem like rare and cool enough for you.
I wish I had CRS money. I wish I did.
Sam, we were talking about this. This car is extraordinarily special too. Only one of the 44 ever made, and over the past couple of months we have dealt with about 3 of them. And this is going to a special place.
Where's it going?
And it's called First Motors in Dubai, right?
First Motors, they're pretty famous, man.
Go check them out, bro.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what they do with this.
This car has its own story. This car was just a couple of months earlier at Yoshida, Garage Yoshida. We did some underbody works and stuff like that, touch-ups. And just a couple of days ago, we installed up this beautiful LMGT Force. As soon as we received it by Nismo, of course, and tires and everything. Just a few touch-ups before the car is going to be delivered too.
So when someone buys like a GTR from you, like they don't just usually get like the car as is, right? They normally want you to install some parts and make it their dream car kind of thing when it arrives.
We have racing services, we have body works, anything and everything that you want to get done for GTR 34, we are all into the shop. I can give a quick shout out of what exactly we're doing for the clients.
Sure, give us a run through of one car, pick a car, any car.
Let me pick 2 cars actually. It's
2 cars, okay.
Right? One sold, one for sale.
Okay.
Now this one belongs to my friend John Spokes. He's the largest collector of GTR 34s that I know of in the United States.
Okay.
He loves those cars. He's got an amazing story of him becoming the first owner of GTR 34 in the United States when those Midnight Purple 2 GTR 34 V-Specs become USA imported on the show and display. Once he bought it, he was so much obsessed. He's like, I want all the colors, like got base A blue, silver,
he wanted the Skittles
black.
pack, yeah.
And this is the latest one we are shipping. When we bought this car 2 years ago, Sam, it was complete stock looking car.
Yep.
And of course, him being very big time about Nismo, he was like, Dostan, I want you to install full Nismo kit on it. So R-Tune bonnet, Z-Tune fenders, Z-Tune bumper, lip, as you can see that, and pillar garnish, and we got the spoiler blade, everything. We installed it up, of course, after getting it repainted in Japan, after storing it for about 2 years. So this car, Sam, you're just on time because at the end of this month, it's going to be shipped to New York, United States of America, before it's going to be delivered to John. And I'll show you about the other cars as well, the upgrades that we do. This is a car that they are building as we speak right now. It's a more or less Nismo CRS replica that we are building at our shop. Okay. Because we have access to a lot of parts as well, you know.
So this is kind of like your take on a CRS.
Exactly. If you look at this, you see the R-Tune bonnet. Extremely rare to find one right now.
In carbon fiber, for sure.
Extraordinary rare.
Impossible.
Of course, Nismo still makes this one, but Nismo does not manufacture carbon bumper and carbon fenders. Z-Tune carbon fenders, right?
I hope the camera does this justice. Man, I love this carbon.
Yeah. And if this one pops up for sale for $12,000 or $14,000 in Japan, it's going to be sold out like ching right away.
Instantly.
It's that rare.
Yeah.
Factory price, Sam, it's about $5,000, but if you want to get it from a factory, you have to wait about 4 to 5 years to be able to get your hands on.
Really?
They have the capacity to manufacture 8 units a month. And they have about 300 pre-orders, 360 pre-orders.
Geez, that's crazy.
Yeah. And it come to a point that in October 2024, they altogether discontinued taking orders anymore.
Yeah.
So you cannot simply go right now and say, here's my money, I'll get after 4 or 5 years. Please make an order. They won't accept your order anymore. And we were talking about that at Nismo as well about a week ago, so.
Nismo is crazy busy right now.
Not only that, Sam, you got to take a look. It comes with the intercooler, right?
Ooh.
Right now, intercoolers are so rare to find in
So
Japan.
hard
It's
to find the Nismo
ridiculous.
ones. Yeah, even like beat up old ones, like people want like nearly like 8K for them.
We had our good friend from Space Auto visit us last week as well. Like he's the boss of Space. Like, Dastan, please help me find an intercooler, right? And you know, it was perfect timing because Abdul was with us and he had one. So I'm like, Abdul, you better give yours. And talking about fenders, we have a huge dilemma right now, right, Abdul? We have selected this beautiful Nissan Skyline GT-R R34 V-Spec to newer for our project, where we are having Garage Yoshi to restore it and Minds tune it as their basically complete car. We did once for a white M-Spec newer, and that car is right now in Dubai. It belongs to someone.
That was the car we checked out last time,
Yeah.
and we took for a drive. Yeah,
Exactly, and that car right now, Sam, stands right next to all the Bugattis and crazy shop.
It's so cool because we've seen other people do like full complete Minds built cars, but nothing that was either a V-Spec 2, was it?
So,
V-Spec 2?
It was an M-Spec.
M-Spec.
M-Spec, no. So,
Jeez.
So the ones we're getting done now, it's fantastic. There's a, I don't know if I'm allowed to break the news, it's a Bayside Blue Nerve, which has never been done before, and especially being a Bayside Blue Nerve, which is ultra rare. You can't find them, they don't come up for sale. So we wanted something really special for our project.
The dilemma right now that we have is that we have so previous car, you might want to show it to your user, like followers, how it looks. It was basically perfect flow. It had a stock bumper, stock fenders, and relatively stock look. Right now, we were thinking about installing this curved Z-tune fenders and Z-tune bumper. And big dilemma is this guy says, hey, put the stock. I'm like, maybe you should put the Z-tune one. So big dilemma right now,
We're just talking about leaving that flow of the body.
See, that's the thing with GTRs, right? Like, I feel like, you know how some cars, they're like, if they're stock fenders, they sell for more, or they're more valuable. And then some cars, like if you have the aftermarket fenders, they're less valuable or more valuable, right? But I feel like with the GTRs, it doesn't really matter. In that aspect, it's a personal preference. Because honestly, if you're into GTRs, if you're a GTR guy, you're definitely a Nismo guy.
Yeah.
So you're going to appreciate and like that no matter what. I feel like, you know, I don't think anyone's going to be upset if they got a car with that.
And Sam,
but you tell me in the comments, guys. Would you?
Tell me.
What's your preference? Yeah.
Which one would you prefer?
Let's let the audience decide what you build this ultra rare car.
One or the Z-tune one. I mean,
so if you go from the front and just flow with the camera, the audience will get a better view. But something special I just realized as well. It's a V-Spec 2 midnight purple. Sorry, V-Spec midnight purple, a V-Spec yellow, and a V-Spec red, which is actually rare to find them all in the same shop.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, it's crazy to see this lineup here.
So listen, guys, you guys keep talking about crazy to see this lines up. You haven't seen to my front shop, and you haven't seen my Soko what toys that we have here. We have so many more of those cars, bro, in different colors that would blow your mind away, probably.
Dastan is, isn't he? He's the humblest guy I know. He's so chill.
We should get him to bring out the silica.
I'm bragging about it right here.
Actually, speaking of special cars, can we look at this for a second? Quick, let's go for a rip. Oh.
Whoops. Let's get the keys. And Sam, you might want to show it to your followers right here.
This hurts my brain just because it's like, I've never seen this before.
I mean,
I've never seen a 34 GTR where you open the right-hand side of the car and there's no steering wheel.
Drive, Sam, go.
It's just so weird. They did a good job though, I'm not gonna lie. Other than the only, like, I mean, you can obviously see the handbrakes on this side, guys, so that would be like your biggest telltale. It's very interesting. It's so confusing to me to just see this. I've never seen a right-hand drive 34 GTR before.
So one thing to note,
left hand.
though. Yeah, left hand.
I said right hand.
Just so that you understand, and guys, if you're watching this, just so that you understand, we don't do this. We have not done this in the shop. We have very good friends, clients from Cambodia. They have bought a number of Skyline GTRs and Skyline GTTs from us. Apparently in Cambodia, there's a huge JDM culture. When they come and bought the car from us, basically wanted to buy, they requested us to convert the steering wheel from the other side to the left-hand drive, right? And our request was that we cannot do that. Once you buy the car, you can do whatever you want with it because it's your car, but we can't do it. So we had to find a shop to get that conversion done in Japan. And organized transportation of it and all that. So if you're someone who is from the countries that do not love you to drive right-hand drive, and if you're watching this video, don't be like, hey, these guys can get it done. We usually don't do stereo conversions.
Yeah, I can imagine that there's a lot involved in this. I think this may be the only left-hand drive 34 GTR in Japan. I know there's a couple of these in Dubai floating around somewhere.
Yes, there is. Yes.
But in Japan, this may be the only one. Is this a V-Spec?
V-Spec 2, baby. It comes with lots of Nismo goodies.
I just realized even the mirror, like the mirror button, the electric window buttons and everything here.
Everything's different.
Oh, the handle for the passenger doors here, but not on that side.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's
and
trippy.
look at the e-brake, emergency brake.
Yeah, I saw that
the other
before.
way
That's
around
like
as well.
the only thing that like kind of is like a big telltale.
And we are shipping so many parts again together with the car. The car's going to be shipped tomorrow to Cambodia, so we got to take it to the port tomorrow in the morning.
So I assume if this is getting parts in there, you're sending this in a container then?
We are sending in a container. These days, Sam, I mean, when you ship expensive toys like this, you want to make sure that you put it in a private container. Otherwise, a lot of people do driving, and there might be damages involved. Of course, container costs a little bit extra compared to RoRo shipment. But again, that's the safest option.
For those of you that don't understand exporting cars, RoRo stands for roll on, roll off.
Exactly.
So the car would literally just drive on, get parked in a massive car park on the boat with a bunch of other cars this far away from each other. And when the car gets to the destination, all of them are driven back off. So there is a chance that the people loading and offloading the cars could damage them or something else happening.
Or while the car is at the port, both in Japan.
Exactly.
Usually it doesn't happen in Japan, but in the US or any other country, people come and might steal some stuff from your car.
Exactly,
which we cannot guarantee.
So the container is good because you put the car in the container, you lock it all up, you seal it, and then that's where you last see it until it gets to its destination. Then you're the one opening the container.
Exactly.
Unless customs needs to check it.
Yeah, exactly. That way, I mean, you know for sure no one is driving your car.
Yep.
When you are driving, when someone's driving the car to the boat and off the boat, sometimes they might damage the lip, or they might not be as careful. Some scratches might happen to the car.
Yep.
But those are the risks of RoRo shipment.
100%.
Of course, we get an insurance, but that insurance only covers the boat sinking, fire, or thief, or something like that, and minor damages like that is not covered in that insurance for RoRo shipment.
100%. You know? It's so good to be able to see these things in person, and also just these three ultimate rare cars in one place, in one location, is just incredible. The red, the lightning yellow.
All three, the rarest cars sold out right now.
Sold out. So. Of course they are, because they're like the most sought after ones, right?
Sam,
but still, I like at the end of the day, I think I don't even care about the color because I'm just a Skyline fanboy. Not saying that's a bad thing whatsoever, but I want to build and drive these cars. So at the end of the day, I don't care about the color. I just care about the platform itself. But I appreciate it and I know what they're worth and their value. And I'm not going to lie, I would love to have all three of these one day in my collection. Absolutely. And when that happens, I know who I'm going to talk to. But for now, it's good to see these. And maybe they'll end up coming full circle back here, who knows. It'll be interesting to see what happens to these cars over the next, 10, 20 years. I think they'll still be around and they'll probably keep going around the world.
Sometimes we export something we're importing too.
Yeah, no, I can imagine that. Yeah, a lot of cars like been coming from Australia and stuff, going backwards and forwards. It's cool to see. Yeah.
By the way, using this opportunity of you recording, we record something for my shop as well.
Yeah, so no problem. Always happy to help out.
Guys, you guys, probably all of you know SAMMIT. If you don't know him, of course, check out his channel. He's one of the top YouTubers in Japan when it comes to those cars. He's got awesome channel. He is drifting right now and doing big stuff on drifting. Someday in the future, you'll probably end up being his sponsor.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Hey, let's build a 34 drift car in the series. That'd be sick.
I would be interested in that. You know what I mean?
That would be cool.
Thank you so much for always coming down to our shop.
No worries, man. So happy to.
It's a great pleasure to have you here all the time, Sam. And,
no worries.
Yeah, we go to the front shop right now, and
we'll go check it out. Go have a look at some more rare gems.
All right, awesome, guys. This is going to be to part one, I guess. We recorded way too much, right?
Yeah, we talked a lot.
20 minutes, right? That's going to be second part. Check it out, guys. Cheers.
It's good, I love it. Dude, look at this grid, man.
I'm telling you, bro. More you drive, more you get.